Welcome back, Dalmatian Nation, and a special welcome to our new Dalmatian pups that are starting their first year of school. We are looking forward to seeing all the great things our Dalmatian students will accomplish this year. Please sit back and enjoy this short video as we explain a few things you should know about Michael DArcy. The school was established in 1996, and this is the beginning of our 22nd year. DArcy is the spot to be. The school was named after a student who once attended the school district and then served in the Marines during the Vietnam War. While in Vietnam, he gave the ultimate sacrifice to defend our country. Naming the school after him was one of our ways to make sure he was remembered for his service to our country. Now, please allow me to introduce you to our principal, Miss Rubin, and our assistant principal, Miss Chavez.
Welcome to the 2018-19 school year, Dalmatian Nation. I am Miss Rubin, the principal, and this is Mrs. Chavez, our assistant principal.
We are super excited about this year, but we cannot do it alone.
Here are our amazing teachers and staff. We have some spot-tastic teachers at DArcy. Introducing our TK and kindergarten team, Miss Lee, Mrs. Barraza, Mrs. Gamez, Miss Accord, and Mrs. McGinty. Our first grade team includes Mrs. Brown, Mrs. Short, Mrs. Veal, and Miss Moreland. In second grade, let me introduce you to Miss Rivera, Mr. Strong, and Miss Hasso. Our third grade team consists of Miss Flynn, Mrs. McBurdy, and Miss Seamus. Introducing our fourth grade team, Mrs. Turpin and Miss El Hazine. Our fifth grade team is Mrs. Carly and Mr. Doman. And in sixth grade, Mrs. Henry and Mr. Stewart. Finally, our RSP and TOA team, Mrs. Wilkinson, Mrs. Smith, and Mrs. Venegas. We are overjoyed that Mrs. Olson, our school counselor, will be with us full-time this year. We are super excited to have our new school librarian, Miss Brittany. And finally, our wonderful office ladies, Miss Gina, our office manager, Miss Donna, our health aide and project office assistant, and introducing Miss Rocio, our new attendance clerk. Promptly at 9:05. Please do not drop off students before 8:35 a.m. as there is no supervision. Students may arrive on campus at 8:35 if they are having breakfast, and at 8:45 if they are not. Parents are to drop students at the front gate and are not allowed past the front gate unless they have business in the office. Kindergarten and SDC students follow the paw prints to the cafeteria to their teacher's table. Students must be through the gate before the bell rings at 9:05 or they are marked tardy. If your child is absent, please call the office or send a note to clear your student's absence. Students may attend Saturday school to clear absences. For purposes of perfect attendance, students may only clear 3 absences with Saturday school. In other words, no student missing more than 3 days can qualify for perfect attendance. Student safety is our top priority. Please remember that you must present your ID when picking up a student or attending an awards assembly or school event during school hours. If someone else comes to pick up your student, they must be on the emergency card. Students will not be released to anyone without verification. Board policy requires all volunteers must be board approved, which includes fingerprinting and a TB test. If you hope to volunteer in your student's classroom, you must have board approval. This includes field trips. Please do not wait until right before the field trip to try to gain clearance, as this clearance is a process. Please complete the volunteer clearance paperwork and bring it to the office with your ID and a copy of your TB results within 60 days so Gina can begin the process. The applications are included in your student's welcome packet. If you already have clearance from last year, please complete and return the application for tracking purposes. You will not need fingerprinting or another TB test. Your student will receive a packet of school and district information, and the emergency card will be included. Please be sure to return this emergency card tomorrow, if at all possible, and include as many emergency contacts as you can. Your student will also receive this handy calendar handbook. Please hang it up at home and refer to it to know what's going on in Dalmatian Nation. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where we regularly share important things happening at our wonderful school. And new this year, we are implementing Classroom Dojo school-wide. Be sure to sign up with your child's teacher so you don't miss out on any important messages. Dalmatian Nation follows the PBIS expectations to be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Students are taught correct behavior expectations in multiple settings on campus. Students earn doggy dollars to purchase rewards they choose. And with PBIS at DArcy comes fun. This year's PBIS theme is a rootin' tootin' doggy rodeo. Yee-haw! Parents, we would love to share more with you about PBIS at our PBIS night on Wednesday, September 5th. We hope to see you there. DArcy is a PBIS school where we strive to be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. There may be nowhere else that this is more crucial than student pickup and drop-off. Please remember the small parking lot is for buses and special ed students only. These cars are identified by a school-provided parking permit. Please do not pick up or drop off in the small parking lot. In the morning, when dropping off your student, please pull up as far as you can until there is a car in front of you or the curb is red. In order to make the drop-off and pickup run efficiently and smoothly, it is crucial we all follow this procedure. This is true for afternoon pickup as well. Please pull up as far as possible. Do not stop where you see your students. These are procedures we teach your students as well through our PBIS program. We ask you to always be safe so that no one gets hurt. Be respectful to all students, parents, and staff in interactions by following the procedure, and be responsible by helping teach your child how to look for your car so they can meet you on the curb when you have pulled as far forward as possible. Please do not leave any large gaps. This helps all parents pick up their students in a timely manner. We also ask that you not park in front of the school on the street between the entrance and exit of the horseshoe. This traffic, we aim not to have students crossing at those points of entrance and exit. As a reminder, we do not turn left into the horseshoe. Now, if you'd like to avoid all that fun, you are welcome to park in the large parking lot and walk up to gather your student or meet them at the crosswalk. Student safety is our #1 priority at Michael DArcy Elementary. We appreciate your cooperation in making student pickup and drop-off as safe and efficient as possible for everyone. Thank you for joining us, and remember, DArcy is the spot to be.